The other day I had to go talk to my nephew. And the reason I had to go talk to my nephew is because he wasn't doing too good in school. And see, that was a problem within itself. Because see, my nephew always doing good at school. At least that's what I thought. So on my way over to see my nephew, it got me to thinking, like, what could it be? Could it be peer pressure? Could it be the girls? Or is it that weed? Either way, I was on my way over there. And so when I got there, I asked my nephew, what's the problem? He told me the problem was school. So I asked him, why was school a problem? He said in his words, he was trying to become a successful entrepreneur, and by going to school all motherfucking day, he couldn't do that. Now I love my nephew, and I love his drive. The only thing I didn't love was the method about how he was trying to go about doing this shit. And so I asked my nephew, I said, how did you come up with this method? He said he had been doing some research, and upon doing his research, he found out that Kanye West and a group of other successful rich people had dropped out of college or didn't go all together. Now, I couldn't argue with the people because he was correct. The only thing that I could argue was that you 15 years old and you still in high school. Well, people, he told me he knew that. And he said that's why he was doing it now, so he can get a head start. Now, look here, people, when he said that shit, I almost bumped my head. But before I could do that, I had to get myself together because I knew he was serious. So I told my nephew, look here, man, before I came over here, I did some research of my own. And upon doing my research, I found out that there are more people in prison that can't read, that dropped out of high school, than it is that did. And he looked at me kind of strange, like he couldn't figure out what I was trying to say. And I said, nephew, listen here quite clear. What I'm trying to tell you, there's a greater chance that you will end up in prison whether you can or can't read than you will being successful if you drop out of high school. That's all I'm saying. Now the choice is yours. Peace.